Uncle Don, Uncle Don, I like that short film. I think that one is kind of a bit of a surprise for me. That was just a little shoot in a car sort of type scenario of, and it was aimed at this at the time of when Underbelly was you know, gangsters were basically being seen as rock stars, and I kind of want to show a different side of that they weren't, and so and then since from shooting Uncle Don, you know, I kind of went, wow, that's the next feature film I'd love to go and make. Is, you know, was the introduction of that character. There was some technical ones. Shooting in the back of a car with a couple of dudes, really not a great idea. It was hot, it was sweaty. Yeah, you can sort of see why, obviously, when you've got a lot of money, you put it on the back of a truck and have the whole rig. We just did it really guerrilla style, and yeah, it was a very interesting bonding experience in the car. Yeah, and that was, yeah, and that was great doing that one, yeah. The noises as far as like the actual grainy noise, and at first I went, oh, that wasn't the look that I initially wanted, and I think that's the beauty about film. Sometimes that was a case of where I suddenly saw it at first and went, oh, that's terrible, it's so grainy, it's what happened, you know, the ISO was pushed up way too high. But then looking at it, it actually added to the film. It made it feel dirtier and grittier than we ever anticipated. So that was one of those, I guess, happy accidents that you kind of come across in film. And so ever since then, I think, you know, we've been discussing about making a film, and we go, wow, yeah, let's just make it, you know, as grainy just like that. So yeah, it was kind of turned out great in the end.